it's hard then to get the public to understand that actually there is a massive written art to what we do.
And people just go like, I don't give fuck. You play fucking.
You've got a very good Polish accent.
With them sending lots and lots of bots after my account and trying to badmouth it, people came out the woodwork going, hold on, this guy's talking the truth, this has happened to me. You've got to do is do a joke, and they'll go, this guy's a genius. So Rog had the gig of his life.
I bet he did.
And in the car, because we used to crash together, on the car on the way home, he's like going, oh, that was a really good gig for me. I mean, like, you died, you really died, but I was really, really good. I'm going, I know, Rog, I was there.
You know what?
As I said, I've never been lucky with women. I collected from the eight, and I was a poor kid. I was raised with like less than working class parents, if you know what I mean, as in they'd never had a job. This is riveting for the people.
They're loving it. They are loving it. How did we even get into Pokemon? We were talking about your comedy career.
We did,
yeah, he took my sticks off me. I have never felt so unstable. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the What are you shaking your head at for? Welcome. I'm getting it already. I'm getting hassle already. Welcome to another episode of the Unstable Podcast with me, Ricky Balshaw. And I've got a mate of mine here today. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. The crowd are going absolutely wild now.
Yeah.
This is Donald Mackerel. Just introduce yourself, mate. Tell them who you are, what you do.
I'll do it to this camera. I am Donald Mackerel. I'm a failed comedian and potentially a failed YouTuber. I'm doing all right at the moment.
Well, you say failed comedian. I actually really like your character.
I was good.
Yeah.
I had three characters, mate.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I wasn't necessarily a fan of the Penguin. Just because puns...
Too clever for you.
Yeah, basically. I can appreciate the art. Like, I get it. I understand that, you know, it's people like it. It's punny. But it's not... As I say, I can appreciate the art in it. It's just not something that normally makes me laugh.
Why the Penguin was invented?
Because you like penguins and puns?
No.
Oh.
It was solely because people were saying that I would never go pro if I just stuck to things like Mr. Badger and some of Donald Mackerel's naughtier stuff.
Right, okay.
So I wrote crap dad jokes just to prove how piss easy it is and how anybody can do it. And it's not as highbrow and like witty as people think it is. And I started getting bookings. Yeah. It was like, oh shit, they're right.
Brilliant. But the one that I did love of yours, the character, was Mr. Badger.
Mr. Badger.
Mr. Badger. And well, it's better coming from you. You explain Mr. Badger.
So, Mr. Badger.
And I mean, when I say explain, I mean the attire, like everything.
Mr. Badger was, if you imagine, a mid-60s paedophile, children's entertainer, who dressed up as a badger in the sense that he still had the same badger outfit he had back in the 1970s and he was still wearing it and it was being held together with paper clips.
So he was a failed kids.
There's a lot of failure in my...
Yeah.
A lot of failure.
And it was because it was so obviously satire.
Yes.
And it
poking
dark.
Fun at the entertainment industry, basically.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And I love dark humour.
Yeah.
I love it, as you know. And yeah, the Mr. Badger was a real... I love Mr. Badger. I think he was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you, mate.
How long had you been doing comedy? Because when I started, you were already going.
I started the oh God, it's a long drawn out one. I started obviously just doing comedy as Donald Mackerel.
Yeah.
And then I had jokes that when I told them as Donald Mackerel, people hated. It was like, you can't say that, you can't do that.
Like the darker stuff.
Yeah.
The noncy stuff.
But I'd always got, well, not even noncy stuff, just like...
Just dark.
Without getting on me political soapbox. You know how it is nowadays where it's, you can't say nothing no more.
Okay.
It was getting to that point where I'd just do, to me, an innocuous joke and one person would be upset.
Right,
and you're like, right. But if you dress up as a quite obvious character and do it, people go, ingenious, well done.
You know what? I was going to touch upon this. It's amazing how character acts can get away with so much more by hiding behind the character.
Like Tom Binns.
Yeah, probably not going to go too much into that.
No,
but it's very well done.
Taking the art into your everyday life.
I mean, that is incredibly method.
Yeah, that is.
For those. I mean, if you're
he got away with it. I mean, he didn't do anything.
He didn't.
No, he didn't do anything though. He's been cleared of all charges.
Has he?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you are watching that know comedy, you'll know. And if you don't know comedy, Tom Binns was a comedian similar to Donald, had multiple characters.
Similar to Donald?
No, not like that. Not like that. But similar in the sense that had multiple characters.
Yeah.
And there were some quite severe accusations.
It wasn't accusations. He admitted doing it. He just said that it was his ADHD medication that made him do it. And they went, oh, well, that's all right then.
That's mad, because there was a hard drive found, wasn't there? And yeah,
I accidentally downloaded.
His excuse was that he had ADHD and accidentally downloaded a lot of underage activities. And
didn't he say he downloaded hundreds of thousands of images and videos, and it just so happened that like 24,000 of them involved children?
Yeah, something like that. And then he blamed accidentally overdosing on his ADHD medication.
That's it. Yeah,
that was his excuse, and apparently got away from it. Do you reckon he was on the Epstein list?
I don't think Epstein wanted to be associated with Tom Binns. I think he's like, this bloke's bringing me down.
So there's the Epstein thing, but is he Epstein 2.0 or is Epstein Tim Binns 2.0?
Tim Binns? He's changed his name, hasn't he?
Tom Binns, sorry, not Tim. He's Tom Binns.
Yeah, I think he was like that Epstone. I think he was exactly like Epstone.
It's like a chicken and egg thing, isn't it? Who came first?
Definitely not the children.
No. Oh, God.
See, this is why I needed Mr. Badger. You can't do that.
Oh, no. Well, there's our first clip. Nice work, mate. Nice work. So, how long were you going? Dear. Let's make a swift fucking swerve out of that. I've just thought of what you were going to say then as a response to that, and I'm going to leave it. So, how long were you in comedy, mate? And what got you into comedy? What made you start?
So, I was in comedy.
Sorry, I should probably explain. Sorry, before we get into it, we are mates.
Yes.
Donald gave me a 10 spot at one of his gigs very, very early on in my comedy career. You live about 45 minutes from me, and we're mates. He's helped me a lot, especially early doors in my career. So we do know each other. If this looks like two mates chatting, it really is. Yeah. So I know some of the answers to these, but I'm going to ask anyway because you don't.
So it's been like 7.5 years that I was in comedy for in total. I suppose I'm still involved in a way now. Yeah,
you still run some gigs?
Yeah, well, I run one now, and that's only because the person whose venue it is a friend of mine. So
okay,
I just book for him. Yeah. I don't do anything on stage anymore.
Do you not compare it?
I used to until, I think...
I was going to say, last time I did it, you were comparing.
Yeah, I think it was the start of February was my last one comparing, and they made a big deal out of it and gave me like a little award. No. So just
gone. Okay, yeah.
So just gone.
They gave you an award.
They give me. It's bloody lovely because I do my stuff about Facebook, don't I? Like all the idiots you find on Facebook, basically.
It's a very funny bit.
I call it the dog shit and pothole group because that's all it's for, is people complaining on Facebook. And they gave me an award saying like Donald Mackerel's dog shit and pothole thingy. So I was like dead chuffed with that. But they've given me like it's so boring. They've given me free entry to the snooker club that's attached to it.
Did you play snooker?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. Fair. But no. Got a fucking trampoline session as well for toddlers.
That's the thing. It's a shit present if you don't play, but if you do, then it's all right, isn't it?
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm a right boring fart. I'm proper into me snooker, so
okay, that's not boring, mate. Hobby's a hobby.
Free entry into that, and like
Mikey likes Pokemon. We're not going to disrespect hobbies here, mate.
Nothing wrong with Pokemon.
Nah, he loves it. It's fair.
Nothing wrong with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a gamer, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll get on to
gaming. If you're into your Pokemon, you've got some good money. Even the cards, you've got good money there.
We were talking about this because me and Mikey did an episode last week, and he was telling me that Pokemon is the most expensive sort of equity thing you can... What was the word?
Stocks.
Stocks. It's the highest gross in value stock that you can get. It's higher than Bitcoin, everything. Like, it's amazing.
It's what now, like if you've been into it for the past 20 years, you lucky bugger.
Yeah.
If you're into it now, you are an idiot. As in, if you're going, I am going to get into Pokemon now.
You're
an idiot because that bubble.
Mikey's shaking his head. Mikey, do you disagree with that, Mikey?
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah. when you're invited in like that, because you were shaking your head, so I want your input.
I think the more people that get into it, the better.
I agree.
If you're going to get into it now, there's no reason that it's not going to be profitable in 10 years.
But do you think now, again, this is a good sign that it is a good market to get into if you know what you're doing? There's so many bloody fakes. There's so much crap out there.
Oh, yeah, you can be fucking completely subsided and swayed to like all the wrong stuff. But if you're going to get into it, you need to learn it.
That's it. If you know what you're into, fantastic. But if you're trying to get into
I think that's... Sorry to interrupt. I think that's the same for anything, whether you're in stocks and shares, whether you're any business. You need to do your research and find out what you're doing. You can't just throw 200 quid into the wind and hope for the fucking best.
But people are. That's the problem.
I know. But that's... So when you say that sort of Pokemon...
Like Tom Binns, he's got loads of Pokemon cards.
Bait.
He just leaves them outside the school with a string on them.
Yeah, reeling them in. But it's like, as I say, it's like with anything. So when you say it's not good to get into now, sort of in theory, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know Pokemon, but I do kind of disagree with that as a statement, because if you research and know what you're doing, then yes.
I'll give you an example, right? So the first Pokemon card I bought when I started getting back into it, which was about a year and a half ago. I've always been into Pokemon. I've always had a collection. But about a year and a half ago, my partner... Kimmy decided I want to collect Pokemon cards, and that gave me an open door to go full fucking throttle because my partner likes it. Now I can do whatever I want with it. I just went on to Whatnot and just started buying cards and stuff like that. I bought my first slab. I had no idea what I was buying because I didn't know what all these new Pokemon were or anything like that. And I bought a Japanese Iron Valent PSA 10 card. And I bought it for $2. Yeah. And I was like, it was going to go up in value. Yeah. It must do. It has to.
10's good, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
And now that card's worth like nearly £400.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I was like, but that's in the space of a year and a half. I had no idea what I was doing. And I just bought random shit.
Sorry, I do apologise for interrupting. As a percentage, that is huge.
Oh, yeah.
There are not many investments in life that you can get. I mean, what is that? That's like a 40,000%. And it's incredible.
And it's mainly as well caused by people of my age, probably our age, that were geeks when they were kids, and now they've finally got disposable cash. Yeah, I do it with computer games. There's games that were £1 I'll see for like 65 quid and go, well, that's a bargain. It's not a bargain. It's 65 times the freaking price.
But I used to love the original like Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy. No, I think my brother had Pokemon Blue and I had Pokemon Red. And we developed this cheat between us because after so long you're allowed to trade. Do you know what would really help us grow is if you could subscribe to the channel and like the videos. It'll cost you nothing and it really helps the podcast to grow.
Yeah.
So what we'd do, we'd get one person, keep doing that, and we'd keep doing it, so we both ended up with all 3 starter Pokemon.
This is riveting for the people.
They're loving it. They are loving it. How did we even get into Pokemon? We were talking about your comedy career.
We did,
Right, let's swing back. You started, what got you into comedy? Pikachu.
Right, so
Charizard.
I've never had, well, that's a lie. I rarely had good experiences with women. I'd just come out of a horrendous relationship, started dating a new girl who took me to a comedy club. Yeah. And she said, like, oh, you're really, really... And to be fair, I'm still on good terms with her today. She's like one of the good ones. Okay. She's like, you're really funny. She goes, why didn't you sign up and do an open mic night? And it was a little place in Shrewsbury called Albert Shed, which I think you did one in Telford.
Yeah.
We'll
leave that.
We'll leave there, mate. But no, so I did an open mic night there.
You know what? No, I'll touch upon it. Because, and I hope this gets back, there was... No, because... There's a new promoter that has taken over the Albert Shed in Telford, and I actually have no issues with that promoter at all. The message that got back to that promoter is absolutely not what I said. What I said was supportive, and I wanted to try and help and give advice to make sure that night carried on.
It's not like you, Ricky.
It's not, but it is what it is. If they don't want to work with me, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So what I actually said was that it's a difficult audience, or like you've played the room. It can be.
I bombed there as MC.
It's a difficult room, so it's not the type of room that would really do well with 2 middle tens.
Yeah.
For example, it needs to be pro, and that's all I said.
It needs a pro line.
I didn't disrespect the person booking it in the slightest, and I've got no ill feelings towards her at all. But a message got back to her basically that I was slagging off her lineups, and it's just not the case. The irony is, I've been on her lineups. Like, why am I going to slag them off? Yeah. So, if I've tried reaching out and got nothing, but so if you by any chance to see this, I am in full support of that night. Like, good luck to you. My issue is not with the promoter.
Well, I'm not. Albert Shed, they are responsible for quite a few nasty things going on in Shrewsbury. So
are they?
Yeah.
In what sense?
We'll talk about it off camera.
Okay.
Don't drink at Albert Shed.
Oh, that side of things. Yeah.
Yeah. So oh well. Anyway,
let's not talk about drama.
I did an open mic night there, and I signed up because I was hammered. Otherwise, you know me, I'm not the most confident man in the world, so I wouldn't have done it. But I signed up because I was hammered. Then I got a text message saying, "Come back next week." You know, blah 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 blah. We'll give you 3 minutes, I think it was. And so I thought, oh Christ, I got to write 3 minutes of material.
It's a long time.
Especially when you're nervous as crap and you've got to get people laughing and on side in 3 minutes.
When you've never spoke in public, if you've never done public speaking, you don't know how many words 3 minutes is.
No.
I remember when I wrote my first 10 for the Bush. I did my first 10 at the Bush, and I was writing it, and I didn't know how many words to do, and I didn't know what it was, and I still don't know.
You race through them as well, don't you? You'll pace it out in front of a mirror.
Just don't know you're pacing.
Yeah.
I mean, just for an example, Mikey, can you Google how many words 10 minutes, or do 3 minutes? Do 3 minutes. But everybody speaks differently.
Yeah.
And also with comedy, if you're doing a TED talk, there's no pauses for laughs. There's no pauses for anything else. So the set that I do on a weekend now can vary.
Yeah.
Because of the laugh length. So I have to be very aware of how long they're laughing for.
Oh, I didn't have to worry about people laughing.
I'm doing maths in my head all the time, thinking, do I need to cut this out? Do I need to cut that out?
Yeah.
That's gone really well. I've done a bit of interaction there. This is this is that. So constantly doing mental arithmetic to try and stick to time. Yeah, we've got it here. So a 3 minute speech or presentation typically contains between 390 and 480 words. Well, there's a 90 word difference there.
Yeah.
But based on an average speaking pace of 130 to 160 words per minute. But then exactly, you don't know if you're slow paced, fast paced.
Yeah.
So when you don't know,
and
to write a 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute,
one bit that derails you. You get one heckler, and that's 5 minutes out your set.
Yeah, and when you're a new act, that is massive because you don't know how to deal with it. As you get experience, like I know I know where I'm going to get heckled in my set now.
Yeah,
and I've got the watch on, and whenever that conversation finishes, I look down. I know where I should be at the end of that joke. I now know where I am. So I know how long I've got to cut out. Well, and it's easily done.
It got to the point where I just stopped interacting with hecklers because that's all they want. They want your attention. So
there is a bit of a culture of that. We've spoke about it a few times on the pod. I think, and I'm guilty of it because we were all trying to increase our online following. And, well, I am. Comics are, generally.
Yeah.
But we don't want our material out there. If I put a bit of my material out there that blows up, it's burned. I can't use it again because I'm going to use it and everyone's heard it. So we tend to put crowd work clips out. As a result, that's what people think comedy is now. We've got this new audience.
The Paul Smith.
Yeah, the Paul Smith effect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which, again, not a slight against Paul Smith.
Oh, no, he's fantastic.
Yeah. It's just that he has popularised that style.
Yeah.
And it's just ripping into people.
Yeah, and it's the same as Matt Rife. You know, exactly the same, and that's no disrespect. They're known for their crowd work.
Yeah,
and good luck to them. But that's what we're all trying to do. So I put crowd work clips out because I'm trying to bring in a following without burning my material. So it's understandable why people who are not into comedy, who don't already understand what comedy is, it's understandable why they would think that's what comedy is.
Well, that's it though. It has birthed now people that don't write comedy.
No.
Just get up on stage and go, all right, you bald. And
But it's also birthed people that turn up expecting that. I was at a gig the other day. I'll tell you, it was for Simon Emanuel. For the Problematic Pubcast. I was closing this gig, and there was a lad. I mean, you know what them boys are like, and their fan base is like. It's like, imagine Jamie Hutchinson but worse. And there was this young lad there. It was his first comedy night. I think it was his first beer. Like, he was in a mess. Like, it probably wasn't just beer either.
I did apologise, but carry on.
But the middle act went on, and this kid was just at him, trying to heckle, and he got taken to the back of the room, and he got told off. And his response was, he was like, he was genuinely sorry. He said, "I'm so sorry. I thought that's what comedy was. I thought that was what was in it." And you know, the likes of Matt Rife, he does crowd work only shows.
Well, John Pearson, your mate, he does it.
Absolutely. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you're good at it, do it, monetize it, sell it. Great. But it's hard then to get the public to understand that actually there is a massive written art to what we do.
I'd also say that cocaine doesn't help.
Cocaine,
when you've got sniffed up people in the crowd, just
is the worst drug anybody can take at a comedy night. Take mushrooms, great. Have a pill, great. Have a spliff, great. Don't turn up at a comedy night on coke, because I don't want to hear about your new business idea.
That's it.
Like, I don't
buying
care.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I don't want to know about your new business idea that you've just set up with your new best mate who sat next to you. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to deliver art.
Well, that's the thing. So I find that drunk people, they can be a bit chopsy to each other, and it can interact with the stage. But if you turn around and go, mate, this ain't a TV show, we can hear you.
They're all right. And also, alcohol isn't actually the worst drug for it, because it loosens people up. It can make them laugh a bit harder. Yes, they're a bit more inclined to talk, but when you do sort of address it, unless they're beyond, generally speaking, they're okay.
But cokeheads, you can literally go like, can you shut up just for 2 minutes, just while I finish my set? And they go, oh, sorry. Anyway.
And then, nightmare. But anyway, so you got into, how was the Badger created? How was Mr. Badger created?
Oh, good God, right. I swear to God, I am not mentally ill.
I mean, I disagree massively.
No, so as a young kid, I always dreamed of being on stage singing Elvis songs but dressed as a badger. No twist, not even doing it in a different voice.
Right.
Just singing the hits of Elvis Presley whilst dressed as a badger. That was my little dream as a kid.
Okay.
And I forgot about it.
So many questions.
I know. I wasn't even a fan of Elvis.
You know what? I've got so many questions, but also nothing is coming to mind to ask.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I try and explain it, and there's no explanation other than that's what I want. Is when you're a little kid and some people goes like, I want to be a footballer. Oh, by the way, well done, Jamie Vardy, on your new career.
Yeah, thanks,
so it's like, I want to be a footballer.
I get it all the time.
That's a bad tackle that's done that to you.
Yeah, I got fucked over, didn't I? I get. Some people say it when I'm on stage, and my comeback is, I'm like Jamie Vardy off Wish. Just stupid. Do you know what I wanted to be when I was a kid?
Go on,
fireman.
Fair enough. No, it's fair enough, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, but that's your typical kid.
It's because I like Fireman Sam.
There is not many kids at school that when they go, what do you want to be when you grow up, go, I want to be a badger that sings Elvis songs.
Yeah,
so it's
amazing.
I should say I am quite autistic as well.
You half lived your dream.
Well, this is it. So I got on stage and I was doing these horrendous jokes.
Yeah.
And my one mate said to me, like, well, why don't you do the badger thing? And I was like, what, Elvis songs? And he went, no, just dress up as a badger but tell jokes.
Yeah.
And I was like, would that work? And he went, do your Bernard Manning impersonation. I was like, well, and he went, that. And I was like, goes that? Honestly, it'll work.
That's where the voice came from.
Yeah. So it was a terrible Bernard Manning impersonation whilst dressed as a badger.
I would have never known that was Bernard Manning.
No, exactly.
But it worked for the badger. Yeah, it was great. And you did that for how many? 7, 8 years?
About 7 years in total.
Okay. Yeah. Because you recently knocked comedy on the head, hadn't you?
Yeah, I just couldn't be doing with it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, just comedy, the circuit, promoters being tight-arse bastards, And on top of that, comedians being egotistical shitbags that I don't really like to be around.
There is a lot of there's a lot of bravado and there's a lot of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but there's
a lot of
people who put their own picture by the side of their face. But no, I think there are a lot of big characters in comedy.
Cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you get that in any industry.
You do, especially the arts.
Yeah.
Because I started off, again, before comedy, I used to be in bands. And again, I was just a guitarist. I was just at the back. I didn't want people to focus on me. There was always pricks in bands, in the music industry. Got into comedy, pricks in that.
Yeah.
I've now gone into YouTube, full of pricks.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants people looking at them or a camera pointing at them, there's a 8 out of 10 chance that they're just a prick.
Yeah. And when I was obviously growing up, I was put on the Paralympic team. There was loads of pricks. Then I quit that and got into office work, and there was always an office prick. And now I've got into comedy, and there's pricks. I think whatever you're in, there's pricks. But I do think that the arts attract them more, and I also think that sport, men and women, dicks are attracted to sports. I think anything that puts someone in the limelight in some capacity is a big magnet for knobheads.
It's the hero mentality.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong,
here.
there are also a lot of absolutely sound as fuck people.
I wouldn't have done comedy for 7.5 years if it didn't have nice people in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I tend to find as well that the higher you go up the ladder, when you get onto the pro gigs, there's more people that just like, look, it's a job.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about comedy. I'm not here to just giggle with you backstage.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about our lives and we'll do our job and we'll go home.
But also I think the higher you're up and sort of the more talented you get, the more people are willing to actually help, because down on the sort of like the open mic circuit, people are like backstabby, they want the spot, you want the spot, da-da-da. But actually, as people are getting into, like, and that's what I'm finding now, I'm sort of getting into that sort of area, we're not competing against each other. There are enough spots, like if I can listen to someone's joke and think I can help, I will, and vice versa. And there's no malice within that. We are going to have to stop there, go for a quick break. This conversation has absolutely flown by. I'm really enjoying it. We'll come back, so I really want to talk about your new venture into YouTube. So we are just going to go for a quick message now from the sponsor. See you in a few minutes. Bye-bye. If you're into Pokemon, Warhammer, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dungeons and Dragons, or anything like that, get yourself down to Triple C in Siston, Leicester, where they can take care of all of your needs. They're also a CGC specialist, so if you find any comics or cards knocking around in your grand's attic, get them over there, get them graded, and you never know, you might be sat on a fortune. If you're listening to this podcast, you get 10% discount on all of the CGC products using code UnstableCGC10, and they'll give you 20% off all of the Warhammer products using discount code Unstable20. Thanks very much. Back to the pod. Welcome back to part 2 of the Unstable podcast with me, Ricky Balshaw, and we've managed to keep our guest. He hasn't left us, which is a bonus, because you have no idea how many people leave at that point.
Serious?
No, I'm joking.
I was going to say.
We're actually quite good at getting our guests to stay, mainly because I'm in the way of the door.
Is that?
No, thanks for sticking around, mate. Appreciate it. So you've done comedy, you've done all that, and you've recently started a new venture. And this is something I really wanted to talk to you about, because we started this podcast. We're calling it season 1. When you did it before in my bedroom, that sounds weird. In the spare room in the previous, did you do it?
I didn't do yours.
Oh, no. I thought you did.
No, you did Mr. Badgers.
That's where I'm getting confused. Yeah. But anyway, so we're calling it season 1, where I did it in my spare room. We're calling this season 2, and we launched it. I think this will be episode 20 or 21. And comparatively, in terms of time, your channel on YouTube is amazing. Like it's growing so fast, and it's really great to see. Like I would love the growth that you're. I'd love this to grow like that.
Yeah,
a bit like your dick.
Yeah. I wouldn't go for my penis size, mate. It's minute.
No, the growth of your channel is great. What, you're now about 2,500 subscribers?
Just less than that.
Just under.
About 2,300.
Okay,
like
you're not going to argue over 200, mate. It's amazing, fantastic.
Yeah. Oh no,
and it's been going how many months?
Oh God, it's been
Ish?
going now, just coming up to 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah,
Mate, that many subscribers in 2 years is incredible.
it's hard to get a following, especially
I
in
know.
something as saturated as the.
I know. Yeah.
The only advice I would give you would be make better content.
Why do you think I've got you on?
I know.
If this video does shit, it's your fault, mate.
It's gonna do
Mr.
shit.
Good content.
Yeah, well, there's enough YouTubers out there now that hate me, so they'll be getting down votes now.
We can get into that. We can get into that. That's not a problem. All the people who are watching this who don't like him, neither do I.
Yes,
so
that's right.
Give that a little like button a tick. No, it's. But so what? You just what'd you do? What is it?
I again the ex-girlfriend got me into comedy.
Yeah.
My now wife, who was my newer girlfriend.
That's generally how it works.
Yeah, I know, but it's like different woman.
Yeah.
Sort of said, like, because I said I don't want to do comedy anymore, and she said, "Well,
I will just say your wife's incredible. She's a lovely lady.
Bloody mental.
She's
I
great.
love her to bits.
And where's she from? Is it Poland?
Poland. Yeah.
She's Polish, and she's
the best country.
And she is just so matter of fact.
Oh yeah, like most Poles.
Unbelievably blunt. But in the most beautiful way. She's a lovely. I've got so much time for you.
One of my favourite quotes she ever did, she goes, "I'm not racist, I'm Polish." And it's just like, no, that's how we talk.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is fucking brilliant. But no, she's amazing. Your wife. She's a lovely lady.
Yeah, so
she encouraged you to...
She said, like, I don't want you moping around the house all day. You need another outlet. And she went, why don't you show your games off on YouTube? And I was like, no one will watch it. And she's like, it doesn't matter, just... You might make some friends who are into the same stuff that you're into. Yeah. Yeah, and I did that.
Makes sense.
And it sort of went okay. I was like, I think after about a year, I was up to about like 700 subscribers, something like that. And then I did a video where I unfairly attacked CEX, or CEX as they insist on being bloody called because they're idiots. So, I did the rather unfair thing where they sent me 13 games, because you can order online off them. They sent me 13 games, and like 4 of them worked, so that should have been okay. So I did the rather silly thing of complaining that like 9 of them were completely and utterly fucked, and 1 of them was completely wrong, and just the CEX bots went mental.
How dare you tell the truth?
This multi-million pound company, I could have destroyed them. This tiny little YouTuber.
God.
But inadvertently, with them sending lots and lots of bots after my account and trying to badmouth it, people came out the woodwork going, hold on, this guy's talking the truth. This has happened to me. Then my video gets shared and shared around. And like with comedy, you get your one viral thing. You get lots and lots of subscribers, some of whom drop off because they think that's going to be your content. It's just, I hate CEX.
I think Mikey used to work for CEX, actually.
Oh, did you? Oh, man. It's, again, like, please do not take this as an affront, Mikey. I do not blame the staff. I blame the company ethos. The company ethos is... to the point where I was emailing their head office and they didn't give a crap until they saw the numbers that the video was doing. And then it was like, how can we help? What can we do? What can we do to make this right?
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of same sort of thing that happened with me in the RAC.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember.
Yeah, long story short, broke down. I'm supposed to be, I am on paper a vulnerable adult. I'm disabled. I'm on my own. It's whatever, 12 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And they left me for 16 hours.
I offered to pick you up,
I know you did. Yeah, you offered to literally drive across 4 or 5 hours to do it. In hindsight, wish I'd have taken you up on it. But I put it online and they weren't asked until the numbers stopped. Until people brought it to their attention.
Didn't you get offered to go on TV and then there was something that happened where it worked out more beneficial if you didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. It was... Yes, it was more financially beneficial for me to not to go on the telly. Yeah. And the deal was that they offered me a sum of money to take it off. They gave me the paperwork, and nowhere in this paperwork was it stated that I had to take it off. It was just a compensation payment. So I took the compensation payment, left it online. They reached out to me again and said, oh, well, you need to take it off. I said, you need to check your paperwork. No, I don't. But if you want to make me the same offer again, of course I'll take it off. And they just fucking left it at that point. They were like,
whereas I have been offered compensation payment and I've said, sit on that, mate.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I want my video to go out there and show people what shitbags you are as a company.
Fair play. So that video basically just roofed it for it.
Yeah, that And then everybody can have a bad day.
Yeah, of course.
So I gave it like a few months break, and people were going like, oh, you know, I have no issues with them. I find they're great, blah, blah, blah. And I went, do you know what? Perhaps it's me. Perhaps I had one bad instant, and I went, it's just me. So I ordered nothing, turned up absolutely knackered. And it's like, oh, for God's sake. So I think I made, in total, 6 videos where I tried to buy things online off CEX. It's not called the CEX Lottery for a reason. It
is called the lottery for a reason. Yeah.
So 6 videos and 6 things went wrong, to the point where they ended up sending me a completely fake game with an obviously, like, they reprint covers all the time, which is illegal.
Is it?
Yeah. It's copyright.
See, I was just about to say, oh, who cares? But I didn't know.
They've been pulled to the courts for it once. They changed the way that they did it, and then said, so long as somebody buys it in store, they know that they're buying a fake cover, so that makes it okay.
Right.
Which it isn't, because Nintendo have sued them again.
Right.
They've been kicked out of America for doing exactly the same thing. Honestly, there's such
mad.
Instead of just going, it doesn't have a front cover.
I knew none of this.
We're going to charge you less money because it doesn't have a front cover.
Why not just fucking say it's got no front cover? Like,
just say, like, look, it doesn't have a front cover. What we're going to do is charge you £2 less for that game. And you go, I'm fine with that. But instead they go, no, it's complete. It's complete in box. And then, so not only do they give me one with a fake reprinted cover, their laws say that their own made-up little rules says that it has to say that it's a reprinted cover. Wow. It didn't. So it was quite obviously just a cheap one that they bumped out on A4 paper in the back. But the game itself was a fake cartridge that you can buy online.
It's a generic.
Yeah, you can get from like Temu and that sort of crap for £6 and then sell them online for 100.
Got you.
They did that, and of course I opened it live on camera going, what the And it's like, how many chances do I have to give you? So that was the last one where I went like, right, people call me a CEX shill. Well, not the opposite of a shill. People say I'm a drama merchant. I only make these videos.
Well, no, it's you just
it's like, I'm trying to buy games. That's all I'm trying. I want these games.
I want to play the games. Yeah.
So I just said, right, from now on, I am not doing any more CEX videos. And I will say, a lot of the subs dropped off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not like a substantial amount,
but
people are like, oh, he's not complaining about CEX anymore.
Okay.
I don't want to be miserable.
No,
I want to be
you
happy.
don't want to be that guy.
Although they've still got stores all over Europe, and in Europe, they're even worse than UK and what America were getting.
Wow.
It's just in places like Spain, they go, give a shit.
Yeah.
Poland, they literally said the games that are unsellable in the UK, and I've seen the quality of the stuff in the UK, the games that are unsellable go to Poland. And they just people just go like, I don't give fuck. You play, fuck it.
You've got a very good Polish accent.
Yes.
Dzień dobry.
Jestem Shuguk.
Yes.
It means I am retarded.
Yes, it's
excellent.
tag.
Sorry?
Tag.
Yes, it's tag.
Yeah, tag. Yeah.
Dzień dobry.
Jak się masz?
Yeah, basically.
A tu?
Bonjour. So yeah, the channel is you gaming.
Yeah, so it's me mainly collecting my childhood. So all the systems that I had when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
That, as I said, I've never been lucky with women. I collected from the and I was a poor kid. I was raised with like less than working class parents, if you know what I mean, as in they'd never had a job.
I know, I know of your background, but obviously they don't. So go into as much of it as you're happy to.
Like, I never had anything as a kid. Like, we would get clothes given to us from Bernardo's, the charity, and so on and so forth. So everything I had as a kid, I treasured, and I kept hold of it. Occasionally, you'd trade a console in to get a new console, or trade a game to get a new game. But invariably, I had, in my mum and dad's house, a loft full of stuff.
Yeah.
And when I moved out with my first long-term partner that I was with for nearly 11 years, about 9.5 years into the relationship, she just sort of said, like, look, this isn't working. I can't do with all your crap in the house. You need to get rid of it. And I was like, it's all stored away. And she's like, I'm not having it. Get rid of it. You've got a month. If you don't get rid of it, we're splitting up. So I was like, oh, Christ. And the only answer was car boot sales. And again, I went into the first couple of car boot sales knowing the value of everything.
Mate, I wish I'd have known you at that time, because I'd have let you use my garage.
Yeah.
I'd have put it all in the garage, like, do you know what I mean?
I could have gone back to mum. Again, me and my mum and my dad have got well, my mum's dead now, so we've got a really bad relationship.
That's a difficult relationship too.
No, we had a dodgy relationship, but it was a case of, like, again, didn't want my relationship with my girlfriend to fail. Been with us for, God knows how many years. So I was like, right,
absolutely.
just get rid of it. And when people on the car boot were just going like, I'll give you £1, and I've got something for a £5. Oh, take it.
And also, it's. Hi guys, do me a favour and go across to patreon.com/Ricky's Unstable. The first 1,000 members are just £1 a month for the lifetime of your membership. You get bonus content, you get early access, and all the fun from Ricky Balshaw's Unstable. See you there. It's from your childhood where you had nothing, so the sentimental value of that is a lot more. I know you're getting ripped off anyway because it's £1, whatever. Even if they'd have given you £100. Yes, that would have softened the blow, but it's heartbreaking because of you had nothing and you'd worked hard for that, and it meant a lot to you.
It. And so it ended up that I literally got rid of everything, like I said I was going to, and we were happy for another 6 months until she just woke up the one day and said, "I don't love you anymore. Get out of my house." And I was like, "Oh, it's my house." So so hang on, what the hell? At that point, I felt like that she was having an affair with a manager.
Oh, really?
They'd been and she was basically looking for an excuse to split up with me.
And so she said that and didn't think you'd get rid of your stuff.
Yeah, she thought like, oh, he's just going to go, sod you, this is my life.
What a fucking selfish bitch then to let you go through with it.
Yeah.
Like, if that was her aim all along...
She could have just gone, do you know what?
As soon as you went to the first car boot, if she had any, like, any heart at all, should have gone, actually, it was, I just wanted rid of you, save your shit, I'll fuck off, or you fuck off, or
and I would say,
we'll fuck off.
Off the back of that gave me a real negative view of women as well.
I can understand that.
For ages, it took me a long time to trust. Like I say, my mum was a horrible person,
right?
So I'd like all throughout my life, I'd had like women be nasty, and then you get something like that, and you go, "That's just confirmed it." And that's why the girl who got me into comedy, didn't trust her for ages.
No.
Going, there's no way all this is genuine. No, all this is genuine. My wife now, for ages, I was going like this. I had
the thing is with your current wife, with her being so typically Polish and blunt, like there is no hiding what she says.
Oh no!
What she says is what she means, and it's how she means it. And it's great.
Like one of her compliments recently, she said, "I like the fact that you're getting really fat." Thank you. No, it's lies. I like it.
Didn't she say something about me to you once? Wasn't there some?
Oh, I don't know. I know she took the P out of. Do you know Oxy?
I know Oxy, yeah.
Yeah, I know he does stuff on stage about being Chinese. Yeah. And to his face, she went, "You're not even proper Chinese, you're part-time." Because he's mixed race. Part-time Chinese.
I love that. Just that little misunderstanding of the English language. Fantastic.
Like, you know how blunt she is, how honest she is.
Yeah.
In my head, I was going, this is too good to be true. This ain't going to be. This ain't going to last. So I moved in with her 3 months after meeting her, but still kept my house vacant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so for about 1.5 years, there was nobody living in my house. I was just going back every now and then to turn the heating on, make sure it was all fine. Because in my head, it was like, this ain't going to last.
You know what? Hannah moved in with me after 3 months, and she kept her house for 1 year as well. I mean, it was for sale, in fairness, but anyway, no, I'm just taking a piss.
But yeah, so the YouTube channel is me trying to get all that and some extra back. And
So what do you do then? You just go and buy like Sega Mega Drive games, or what do you do?
Everything.
What is it?
So basically, I wanted everything from my childhood back, which I've literally just achieved. I don't know when this episode is coming out.
Next week.
Well, I'm backlogged until blooming April. So anybody from my channel watching this, cut this bit. So I've completed my childhood.
Well, that's amazing that you've got such a backlog.
Well, this is because, again, disposable income, like we were talking about before. We get to our age, we've got spare cash, and this is why the value of things starts skyrocketing, because mugs like me are going, it's only 120 quid for a copy of My Horse and Me Too. So I've not only done that, but I've started,
obviously. My Horse and Me Too.
Honestly,
I remember playing that.
It's horrendous. But
when you have to like get by the saddles and shit. And,
and just walk around in a circle.
Mate, I made a living for doing that in real life.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know that stuff that you do on that game in the whiteboards when you have to do like the patterns? For a career, mate. I used to practice on no, I didn't.
But like, obviously, off the back of that, I've gotten newer consoles as well, and consoles that I'd always wanted to buy when I was a kid and couldn't afford. So it's just my journey of collecting stuff, but also playing the games, talking about the gaming industry, talking about YouTube, talking about CEX Vinted. God, Vinted is the...
Mate, I've got a PS3 if you want it.
I will take that.
Yeah, do you want it?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll have that. Thank you
yeah,
very much.
because
You're going to buy me a coffee. Just give me a PS3.
All right, we'll sort it out. I'll because I kept it as a DVD player.
Yeah.
But there's Netflix, so
This is what, the PS3. Oh God, I'm getting geeky again now. Xbox 360 was better than PS3, by far.
okay.
PS3.
We'll agree to disagree.
No.
Okay, no.
PS3 easily pushed past it because it was a home entertainment system.
Right,
It had
okay,
a built-in
yeah,
Blu-ray
yeah.
player. It looked sleek. It looked
Yeah.
nice. The Xbox 360 looked like some German bloke had just had an autism attack and gone, "Duh, this will do." And it's like, no, it's just a horrendous design.
Have you not got a PS3 in your collection?
I have, mate. I've got about 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
I was saying that thinking like, oh, maybe he hasn't got one, but if
maybe I don't have one of the most popular freaking consoles.
Well, I don't know how far back you're going.
I mean, no, I haven't.
For all I know, you're on an Amiga 600.
Yeah, no, I've got everything, mate.
Oh, yeah.
But it is a case of like the only things I don't have are there's a lot of Nintendo consoles I don't have just because the prices of the games.
Have you got a Cube?
So I've got GameCube, got a Wii, got Game Boy.
Yeah.
I've got
the original Game Boy that's like black and green.
Yeah.
I've still got one of them. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
I spent when I obviously had a lot of surgery as a kid, and I used to spend so much time on my Game Boy.
I learned
hospital.
how to play on my ZX Spectrum one-handed, not because of that reason. Because when I was a little kid, I completely mangled my right arm up,
Right,
smashed
okay.
it to bits, and I was in hospital for ages.
Yeah.
And I just learned how to like span my fingers across keys and play with just one hand.
Fair play. Do you ever have the Sega Game Gear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which do not buy now because they are hunks of shit.
Ah.
They were made on the cheap. The capacitors go popping them all the time.
Right, because my uncle Richie would always borrow me his Game Gear every time I went into hospital.
They're class.
Yeah,
they're
and
class
the
systems.
Space Raiders
Oh,
game, and sick man, good memories.
But I say so. That's what my channel is. It's
okay.
It's all that, and again, not just gaming. I talk about the state of the industry because it's
the
a
gaming
money pit.
industry, not comedy. Yeah.
It's a money pit now. There is like people watch my channel that aren't into video games because they say I'm like a funny chap on
Just
it. And
entertaining.
And
lean into it, bro.
I know that people let their kids watch. They don't watch my live streams because I can't.
Do not put the badger on there.
No. Well, I can't. I can hold my swearing when it comes to like. I've got a plan. But when it comes to live streams and I'm playing a game and I'm effing and jeffing, it's it's not going to work. But but people let the kids watch my videos because it's just me being funny and doing silly things.
Of course,
But
lean into it, man. I think it's amazing that you got so many subscribers so quick.
It is so. Again, I was talking about YouTubers. I talk about YouTube and YouTubers. Some YouTubers hate me because you'll know me from the comedy industry where I was brutally honest. If I see somebody doing something dodgy, I call them out on it, and I do it on YouTube. And like people call it drama farming. And it's not. It's like no, I've seen somebody talking about something, and I know for a fact they're talking
going
crap.
to highlight it.
So one of you who steals from a charity shop that you volunteer at.
Name him, bro. Name him. We'll tag him in it.
We'll save that for the Patreon.
We'll tag. Okay, yeah.
But no. So,
I like this guy. I like this guy. Patreon baiting, love it.
So stuff like that goes on. But
I'm not joking. We will be putting their name in the Patreon, so it's definitely worth £1 a month. Patreon.com/Ricky's Unstable.
Yeah. But on top of that as well, it's like this just shows you how.
And sorry to interrupt. If you're watching this, it's the public episode, which means the Patreon's already there. It's already there, so you can go across now and find out the name we're talking about. Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say that this just shows you that we were talking about before. Amateur comedians versus pro comedians.
Yes.
So would you consider yourself pro now?
It's my job. It's all I do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with you're going, congratulations. I love the fact that you're doing really, really well.
Yeah. I love going to a gig, and if I'm closing it and the middle act has just roofed it, fantastic. I love seeing that.
And yet I still get comedians now going like, oh, you're still doing that YouTube thing, and they go like, yeah, it's doing really, really well.
Bitterness.
And like, but I'll be quite positive, going, oh, I'm doing really well. I'm talking about this, and you can just see the interest wane going, oh, I thought you were going to die on your ass.
But the thing is, it's like if I'm talking to another comic, and this is slightly contradictory, but hear me out. Like, let's say I'm talking to Doug on the way home for a gig. I don't want to hear if he's had a good gig. Like, do you know what I mean? If he's telling me that he's had a really nice gig and he's absolutely roofed it, I want to speak to him when he's genuinely considering driving off the bridge.
Have you had Roger Swift on this yet?
He did season 1.
Oh, because
So I don't know if I should tell the story of him, actually. No, I won't, out of respect.
I'll tell one, because it's bad about me, basically.
Okay, yeah.
So he's proper on the spectrum, isn't he?
Oh,
I'm on the spectrum, he is on the spectrum.
We've spoke about Roger on this with a few comics. Roger Swift is the personification of autism.
Yeah. But lovely guy, doesn't mean any harm.
The nicest guy in the world.
And we did a gig together in Lincoln where he'd got down Mr. Badger to do a middle and Roger Swift to open. And we got there and he goes, hi guys, I've just thought about this. He goes, because Roger's an alternative act, he'd be better in the middle. And I went, you want Mr. Badger to open a room, a 65-year-old paedophile? And he's like, oh, they'll love it. Oh, mate, it was one of the worst.
No.
And it's the bit as well where you're looking at your watch going, I've done 10 minutes.
I do think sorry to interrupt that, I do think this with Badger, and I think this is one of the reasons why you struggle to progress. Generally speaking, in comedy, you go through the open mic, you go through the open spot, you middle, then you open, then you close.
Yeah.
It was always going to be difficult for your style to open. You could have closed and been fine, but to open was going to be very difficult in a lot of rooms because of how dark it was.
You've got to get at least 2 pints in you to understand.
Yeah. Like I found that quite difficult because although I'm not as dark as Mr. Badger, I was initially, and most of my current set. It's changed a little bit since you last saw it, but I've kind of lightened it up a little bit when I open for that exact reason, to make it more accessible.
This is why I kept the 3 acts. So I've got Mr. Badger that was like, you can close with Badger, you can middle with Badger.
Yeah, you can middle.
Donald Mackerel, suitable for everything.
Could do all.
It's just me here being affable, chatty.
Compare or open,
Yeah, and then you've got the Penguin, which is just stupid.
Yeah, it's just silly humour.
Yeah, kids can listen to it and go, right, we like that.
Yeah.
But so I had a full setup, so if people were going like, oh, we're not sure if Mr. Badger could open, you go, Donald Mackerel can.
Yeah.
But nobody ever did it. They went, but we want Mr. Badger. It's like, well, you want him or you don't. Anyway, this gig.
So what happened to this night,
So I die on my hoop. And again, you've probably done it where you're looking at your watch going, I'm 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
And this is painful. I don't want to do another 10 minutes, but I've got to.
Contractually, I've got to do at least 18 here.
Yeah. So I'm like grinding out another 10 minutes, trying to chat to the audience, just to go.
Horrible.
Like literally breaking characters. So I'm going, and I'm going like, this is all an act. I'm not even a real Badger. Normally gets a laugh.
I'm not even a real Badger. I'm not a real pedo. I'm not a real Badger.
But like, that normally gets a laugh. It's got nothing. And you go, Jesus. And I finished I've walked off before I walked off on this one. Silence. Nothing. No acknowledgements of my existence. And then Roger was going, he's going, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
He's bricking it at this point.
Like, they hate me. They hate alternative acts. I went, they don't hate alternative, mate. They hate paedophiles, which is quite the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And I was like,
they're not wrong.
Yeah. And of course, once someone has gone on and they've been the worst thing known to man, all you've got to do is do a joke and they'll go, this guy's a genius. So Rog had the gig of his life.
I bet he did.
And in the car, because we used to car share together, on the car on the way home, he's like going, oh, that was a really good gig for me. I mean, you died. You really died. But I was really, really good. I'm going, I know, Rog. I was there.
You know what? That's a really good impression of him. He would have been exactly like that. I did really well, but you had a terrible one.
I did really well. Gigs, but you were really bad today. I'm like, thanks. Do you know thanks, I'm just going to take some pills on a go. Cheers, mate.
Do you know the story of when I took him to the bush?
No, go on.
So I had to take him to the bush, and I was just doing some new material, and I said, oh, do you want to come? Yeah. So he went, can I bring my telly?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, of course you can. He went, no, can I bring my telly? I was like, yeah, of course you can.
Emmerdale's on.
I pulled up at his house and he brings out this massive telly in a TV bag, puts it in the back of the car, and you know what Roger's like, he was holding it all the way back. He's worried about every pothole, every drain, everything. We get to the bush, get out the car, and he just shuts the door and goes to walk in. I'm like, don't you want your telly? He went, nah, and walked into the bush. I'm like, because I'm thinking he wants to do some work on a screen. So I go in, I was like, Rog, why did you want to bring your telly? He went, oh, it's my new TV. I just wanted to bring it with me so it's safe. You fucking joking? I went, so you think it's safer in my car outside of the bush than it is in your mum and dad's house? He went, oh yeah, I didn't really.
You've driven to one of the roughest parts of the West Midlands.
He went, I just wanted it with me. But I'm thinking he wants it for like some prop thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, it just stayed in the back of my car, and then he took it out when he got home.
But
Amazing. Amazing.
Rog,
have you met Rog? Oh, you have. The gig in Oakengates in Telford. Roger Swift's the guy who runs it.
He always wears like Hawaiian shirts.
That Kimmy did the 10 spot at. That I burnt my bum on the fire.
Yeah, I know you're on.
Yeah, that's Rog.
He's
that explains a lot now.
Yeah.
He's genuinely one of the nicest guys in comedy.
He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy.
I love him to bits.
That explains why he wasn't
making eye contact.
opening up to me.
Yeah.
Normal.
When it's his gig, he is focused.
Yeah.
You could have a fire in the next room. He ain't looking at that. He's like, no.
He's
get the next act on.
He is still looking at the stage like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, again, the way my head works, I get that. I have to pretend to be cool and calm.
Yeah.
So like people are going like, is the middle act turned up yet? And I'm going, no, they'll be here. Whereas in my head I'm going, I told them to be 15 minutes early. Why aren't they 15 minutes early? Yeah. Well, anyway, sorry.
Yes, no. It's nice to have these chats. It's nice to just go off rails and see where it goes.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for the channel, mate? Where do you want it to go? Or are you earning much from it?
YouTuber pricks. So I never planned.
No, they're not. We love YouTube on this channel.
I don't. Donald Mackerel. Yeah, no. So again, I call people out on my channel all the time.
Fair.
They've recently been called out for denying ad revenue, but still putting adverts on my channel.
Oh, right.
So that money goes nowhere. That money just vanishes. And it's like, yeah, people are going, I've seen adverts on this video. And I'm going, well, I'm not getting ad revenue for it.
That's naughty.
Because they just demonetise now for the silliest of reasons. But I never plan, and to me, it's still not. It's a hobby. It's something that I do because I love gaming. I love it. I love basically building a little community. It's lots of friends that I don't have where I live.
Yeah,
and now I've got friends.
I get that. It's
online.
Lovely, and it's nice. I think it's nice that people have found a little space of the internet that have all got the same interest. That interest is you, or the way in which you're presenting. It's these people that have all come together and found, as I say, this space on the internet that they can all just let loose, be themselves, and be in a community. And I think that's absolutely lovely. And on that note, I'm going to stop there because we're going to have to wrap this episode up, mate.
Okay.
But there's loads more I want to talk to you about. So do you fancy sticking around doing a bit for the Patreon?
Yeah.
And we'll mention that guy's name. Yeah, we will. It's behind a paywall. It's behind a paywall.
Somebody will find it and I'll get in trouble.
We'll put it on the Patreon.
All right.
Promise?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, do me a favour. Look into that camera and let them know where they can find you online, please.
So you can find my normal videos on Donald Mackerel Gaming on YouTube. And if you put DM Live Gaming, that goes to my live streams.
And OnlyFans is
Big Dong 3000.
Nice. Any Instagram, Facebook, TikTok?
No, I'm 45.
Okay, fair. Well, we'll put all your links in the description. Yeah. Really appreciate you coming, mate. Thank you ever so much, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you very, very much. We are going to go over to the Patreon now. It's patreon.com/Ricky's Unstable. It's still just £1 a month for the first 1,000 members, and that's for the lifetime of your. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Shall I? Do that again. Keep going. I'm just going to do.
I was looking at the right one.
I've just been told off, so I was looking at the one that's zoomed in on me, and I should have been looking at this one. But anyway, it's still just £1 a month for the first 1,000 members. That £1 a month is for the lifetime of the membership. So as long as you subscribe, that's all you'll pay. That money genuinely goes back into helping this podcast get bigger and better. We'd love to do live shows. We'd love to do sort of on the road stuff. So anything you can do to support the podcast would be great. If you can afford it, as I say, patreon.com/Ricky's Unstable. If you can't, I understand times are hard. So please just subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment, ask us questions. Any way you can interact with the episode just helps it get pushed out on the algorithm, and I'd be really grateful. So thanks very much for that. Donald, thanks ever so much for coming again. We're going to go over to Patreon now. See you later. Tell your mum, tell your nan, tell your sister. See you soon. Bye.